substantial.
You guys are going to have a date later?
There's nothing that we can say about Lena that hasn't been said about ISIS. See, Adam 22 is completely comfortable with his wife being a porn star. He does porn with her. And while that might seem like a fucking bizarre world, that's his reality. So there's no way to diss Adam 22 in this situation because there's multiple videos that his wife has done with other men and he's done with other men having sex with his wife. Now, what I get from this once I've seen this is that, Drake is acting. He's acting. He wanted to do something that may have seemed entertaining to his fan base because they possibly watch this type of shit, or they thought it's funny. Keep in mind, he started out as an actor. Now, I'm looking at him in terms of rap. As a rapper, nah. But like I said, I do think this would have been funny, dope in a music video, like when Cam used the Maury shit. And maybe Drake is doing this also for women empowerment. He's been doing this thing where he did the Janice parties, where he's giving out money to all Janices and cities. He's been doing this shit where he did another party in Toronto where he just gave out money to women. And I seen a dude, it was kind of funny. The dude was like, yo, bro, you fucking it up for regular niggas out here in Toronto when it comes to dating. But this is, more joking and satire in this situation.
This is what I have on my bank account right now. This is what I'm getting paid in 6 days, but this is what I need for rent today. So here's how I'm going to outsmart the gap because rent doesn't wait for other people to pay me. 3 words, Tilt's cash advance. It's for the moments that can't wait. You can get access to up to $500 instantly. No interest, no credit check, no late fees. They don't judge you on your financial past. Instead,
this is involving the WNBA. And this is involving Enes Kanter Freedom and Royce White. On Friday, this past Friday, October 7th, 2026, they both announced that they intend, these are men, one is 6 feet 10, 250 pounds, last time we saw him in the NBA. He's 34 years of age. The other's about 6'8", 260 pounds. He's 35 years of age and a former 16th overall pick of the Houston Rockets in the 2012 NBA draft. Enes Kanter Freedom was drafted number 3 overall by the Utah Jazz in the 2011 NBA draft. Their positions, they're of the mindset that they should be eligible for the WNBA draft, 2027 WNBA draft. The announcement was framed as challenges to the WNBA's rules governing transgender player eligibility. It's a controversy, obviously, and this comes as the WNBA is facing mounting pressure to explain exactly how its eligibility rules would apply to a transgender player.
Hey, who the fuck you thought he was?
And it's about to get crazy. About to get crazy unless people are willing to stand up on principle and say this is what it is, this is what it's going to be, this is the way it's going to stay, come hella high water. And yes, it is being politicized, no question about it.
Yeah, you better pull that bitch. You ain't going nowhere.
There's no doubt about that. We all know that. We all know that this is an act of trolling to some degree. Make no mistake about it, regardless of what Royce White says. But that doesn't mean you don't respect his position. They're on a mission to point out the flagrant hypocrisy if the WNBA is willing to allow such a thing to transpire, unless they're going to be rigid and dogged in their belief that the WNBA is for women. And it's important to understand what they're trying to say. Because as we really investigate what the hell is going on, keep in mind where all of this is emanating from. According to Article 13, Section 1A of the WNBA Collective Bargaining Agreement, quote, only players who are women are eligible to play in the WNBA. Seems clear, what you say? Yes. Until the debate comes about.
Yeah. Good with a smoke. Yeah.
That is what they're telling you. Yeah. That those voters accusing them of trolling, being immature, and making a mockery and a joke of all of this. And there could potentially be some freedom some credence to that argument. The reality is,
there's a minute 47 left in the first.
There's leg room for them to take it. Because there's an absence of clarification. This is either cancer freedom.
Cuando necesitas encontrar los detalles de tu chatting es hora de usar mensajes fijados en WhatsApp.
That's my go-to. You're going to see that a lot this game, right? I'm going to be prepared for that. All game. All game. Destroy you with that. All game.
All the passwords.
Destroy you with that all day. Right?
Choose Chrome to save and store the passwords.
Oh, shit, Tyreek. Yeah, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know me.
Listen to what he said.
After careful consideration, I reviewed the choices and the guidelines. I am open to declaring myself a WNBA prospect.
Losing that ball, dude. You're going to shoot that bitch in the back. You're on your back. You're on your back, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're on your back. Where you going?
My team and I carefully examined the WNBA eligibility criteria and government framework on self-identification and inclusion. Based on the current guidelines, I am officially declaring my eligibility for the upcoming WNBA draft in May 2027. I am about to help you to talk,
jumping ass,
despite any community or personal choices. I am simply asking that the current rules
I ain't let me get there.
Very values many WNBA players unfortunately have advocated and voted for. My team and I are prepared to ensure the guidelines are applied equally, consistently, and without exception. And I look forward to the WNBA honoring its stated principles. See you at home.
By the way,
you got training camp, man. You sound like a dumbass.
And act like he has absolutely nothing of significance at all to say.
Yeah, like he ain't
I
got
like
no
to keep
brain.
in mind he was born in Switzerland, raised in Turkey, became a United States citizen in 2021, and legally changed his name to Enos Cancer Freedom. He has become a prominent political and human rights activist, particularly through criticisms of the Turkish government and China, where he was in the United States, incredibly fearful for his life. Again, just want to remind y'all of that. So taking a political position is not foreign to him. Just so we're clear. The other guy that spoke about this is Roy White. I want to remind you before you go any further and you say, hey, you know what, mockery, jokes, and all this other stuff that you want to say about him, I will remind you that he was the Republican nominee for the United States Senate in the state of Minnesota in 2024. Losing ultimately to incumbent Democrat Amy Klobuchar. He is the candidate now for Minnesota's Republican United States Senate seat. The primary that just took place yesterday.
You got what it takes, your brother.
This is Roy White speaking about the WNBA. Listen to him.
Earlier this week, I made the announcement. I'm transgender. I'm a woman. I identify as sometimes identifying as a woman.
Why? Bro, this nigga Royce White is a lame.
Declaring for the WNBA draft.
You was KD's homie. What is up with you?
I think I'd be unstoppable.
Bro, these niggas be ballin', bro. Oh my god, bro.
You know,
you niggas making bad names for niggas.
I hate you
niggas.
My team in all 5 major stat categories at Iowa State University. So I do a little bit
You about to go play in the WNBA like, bro, you a whole 6'8" fucking monster, dude. The fuck? Playing against them fine ass bitches, what's wrong with you?
Like mockery. It sounds like all these people keep in mind. The announcement will bring this challenge to the WNBA transgender player.
I'm talking about this nigga.
Key factual distinction.
That nigga Enos Cancer. You remember that nigga Enos Cancer from the NBA? You remember that nigga? That nigga about to go. He about to go play in the WNBA, bro. It's legal.
Criteria involving gender identity.
Him and that one nigga that was Royce White. That one light skinned nigga that was KD homeboy. He about to go.
Automatically,
this nigga about to go play for the league too. These niggas lame.
Because that's open for debate, it required a response to WNBA.
They want to go play with hoes and shit. They can't go back to the league. These niggas
last Friday,
nasty ass nigga. He talking about I'm transgender. You was a bitch. You ain't got no wig on, no nothing. You was a hoe.
WNBA definitely defended inclusion and condemned hate while saying the union quote will not be used as political pawns. Here's Steve Stephen A. talking. It's too damn late.
Butler covering.
It's too damn late.
Here's Wade.
If your rules were more finite,
They could use a bucket.
it's clear
Appreciate that, D-Wade,
you
bro.
wouldn't have to have a meeting of team presidents and general managers.
Oh, shit.
You're the commissioner. You should already know.
Do that.
Athens
Oh, that's
leading
me.
by 6.
Oh,
We
he doing
literally
shit.
are living in a society where
Good assisting on the play.
Shit.
there has to be a debate
All right, let's get busy, y'all. We bullshit.
So far.
involving a collective bargaining agreement that explicitly states
Out to Bridges.
that the league is for women. Only players who are women are eligible to play in the WNBA. So one can easily surmise, okay, you're a woman, that makes you eligible. If you're not a woman, you're not eligible. It's simple and plain. What's the complication? The complication is that our society has devolved to
Still scoreless.
Oh, yeah. He thought he had it. Oh, whoa. Look at Jimmy shooting faster than my barber.
Well, that's a look that you love Butler to get.
At least in the eyes of some.
With the rim in the corner, ready to knock
So
down
while Roy
the
White or Eden Cantor Freedom may be accused of trolling and engaging in mockery and being a bit ridiculous, fine.
That nigga Jimmy's clamping up.
WNBA.
Basketball instinct on display.
Nigga Jimmy clamping up. I gotta get
We will not be used as political pawns. When you gonna wake the hell up?
Excited first half. We'll see
You wanna see what happened?
more in the second.
When this young lady got ejected
Only trails by
from a
12.
WNBA game the other day for a flagrant foul
And here's Brunson.
on Sophie Cunningham. Did y'all see that? She got ejected from the game.
Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. What a shot by Brunson.
Hello?
The deep shot there by Brunson.
Yeah. You alright?
That young man is.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Athens.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Bridges. Nothing on the board. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Athens calls time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Holly with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And it's Harden with the ball for Athens. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10". And Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center. But in fact, with that wingspan, he's not. And he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league.
Shot clock at 2. Harden can't hit. Athens leading by 15. Launches it from deep. Bridges with the board. 1:44 left in the third. Castellanos. Bounce pass from Bridges. Lets the three fly. And again, no good by Raleigh.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. .119 left in the third. Raleigh trails by 17. Benson with it. 5 points in the game. Kicks it out to Harden. And again, no good by Raleigh. Now Athens with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Edgecombe. Offline with his three. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's Brunson. It's stolen by Brown. To the middle. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And I'm not sure which was more impressive, the pass or the dunk.
Now Harden. Scoreless thus far. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the rejection by Embiid.
And Embiid protecting the rim, using that 7-foot frame, big fella.
Really left alone that time. And Athens leads by 21.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Athens, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Athens leading by 21. Pass to Edgecombe. Now Wade. To the wing right side. Stolen by Harden. Jones. No one around him. Hangs on the trifecta. Jones has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Raleigh. Harden. It's hauled in by Athens. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Wade with it. Jones covering. Wade can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside, Jones. There's the drive. Left side, Jones. From 19, that one goes.
Timeout.
And Athens calls time here.
Start it.
And Athens making a change here. Athens leading by 16. Maxey. And he hits the jumper.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Raleigh. Cleared away by James. Now Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
Harden outside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Lock at 6. Raleigh moving the ball around. And that one is good.
Not a bad option to have with seconds on the shot clock. Just get it to Giannis, and he'll figure it out.
It's James. Lets loose a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, he clearly liked that look and made sure not to waste the opportunity.
Bridges up top. To the left side wing. From deep, Brunson. It's hauled in by Athens.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And that one's good, Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Here's Harden. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Now Athens with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Maxey in the corner. And he... Whoa!
Gracious. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Brunson, right side. Fires top of the key. Green for 2 points. 36 seconds left in the fourth. Puts up a deep 3. Another 3 for Athens.
And that's tough to guard against. Maxey is just so quick off the ground with that pull-up.
It's stolen by Brown. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
From deep three-point territory. Offensive rebound. Fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
A Hail Mary for some, but Maxey makes the long shot look easy.
Brunson outside. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. So it's Athens winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
No way around it. The Johnny Carrington foul was clearly unnecessary. It was a flagrant foul penalty too. It was absolutely positively correct call. It was called the flagrant two. That's a flagrant two every single damn time in the NBA and the WNBA. But you know things have devolved when you got the Attorney General for the state of Florida saying that's why WNBA games ain't here, because guess what? We are the prosecutors. Attorney General James Usmeyer, the WNBA knows better than to play games down here in Florida, because I'll be charging people with assault. I should probably clarify assault and battery. That is from the Attorney General of the state of Florida. Let me be very, very clear in saying this. I am not a fan of his. I am not a fan of his. This is the same man that sent the subpoena to the NBA. Oh, I'm sorry, to the National Football League.
Just download Dave. You can qualify for up to $500 in 5 minutes or less. Dave helps you when you're needing money, and there's no credit check, interest, or late fees. You just settle up later. Download it now to get some money.
Over the Rooney Rule. March 13, 2026, that Attorney General, James Usmeyer, issued an investigative subpoena to the National Football League seeking documents concerning the Rooney Rule and other league diversity and hiring programs going back to 2017. Commissioner Roger Goodell subsequently said the NFL was cooperating with the Florida AG while maintaining that its programs comply with the law. As it pertains to this, against the WNBA, what does Usmeyer say? What he's alluding to? He'd be charging people with assault and battery. So I looked that up. Here's what he could do. He can push for an investigation. It's according to my research, because I got the best of the business. He can push for an investigation and prosecution if he believes conduct during a WNBA game violates Florida criminal law. But he cannot simply transform a hard or flagrant foul into assault and battery because he says so. A prosecutor would still have to establish the elements of the offense, overcome the fact that basketball inherently involves consensual physical contact, and ultimately prove the criminal case beyond a reasonable doubt. And for an ordinary incident occurring in one Florida jurisdiction, the local state attorney, not the AG personally, would ordinarily be the prosecutor. One other distinction worth making note: assault and battery are separate offenses under Florida law. The actual physical striking is potentially battery. Assault generally concerns an intentional threat, creating fear of imminent violence. So describing the foul itself as assault and battery isn't necessarily the cleanest legal characterization, but he's making it anyway. He's making it anyway. See, what the WNBA wants to sit up there and posture about, we won't allow things to be politicized, as if you can control it. There's only one way to control it. Have more control over your product. Have a clear delineation as to what defines a woman, what defines a female. Otherwise, you're going to have cats 6'8" with goatees walking in your league, or claiming they're going to walk in your league. You can deny them entry. You can refuse to draft them, but you're going to open yourself up to potential legal action until you clarify what the hell is going on, which is the purpose of Enos Cancer Freedom and Royce White, especially Royce White, who's running for a Republican seat in the United States Senate. He wants to compel you to make a decision. He wants to compel you to define what a woman is. He wants to compel you or expose your unwillingness to do so. Because from a political perspective, it just heightens and illuminates the dichotomy that exists between both sides of the aisle. And everybody in sports wants to sit up there. We want to play games. We want to play games. We don't want stuff politicized. Well, damn it, be clear. You're supposed to ward this off at the pass. You're supposed to make sure that it is clear where your rules stand. Women, how come you didn't write in your language those born female? How come you didn't make that clear? Because if you were born a female, even if you're transitioning to being a female, because you weren't born a female, that would make you ineligible to enter the WNBA. Why didn't you do that? This whole issue has been fomenting and gaining steam and traction for years.
Come on, let's go. Get the fuck out of here. I didn't ask you to get.
It was
No, get
used
to
in the
where
midterms
I
before the presidential election. It's going to be used in the midterms this November. And if the right has their way, it's going to be brought up again in 2028. Where you at? Where you at? Kathy Engelberg, you're the commissioner of the WNBA. Where you at? You don't know this is coming? You, Cheryl Reeves, you're the coach of the Minnesota Lynx. Watching your girl drop 10 3-pointers last night, putting on a show. That's about celebrating her. Ain't nobody gonna celebrate you. You gotta be careful with the things that you say and the things that you promote with your t-shirts, your jackets, or anything else. You gotta be wise about this. I want to be clear, as I have been clear before. There's no hate here. Social issues, I'm all about liberalism. I'm fiscally conservative. I can't stand paying high taxes in New York, New Jersey, and LA, or California. But I voted Democrat practically all my life. And that's not to say that I was right about doing so, damn it. You conservative, you got good points of view. Ain't nobody hating here. Open-minded. And I'm damn sure going to be even more open-minded in the future because I don't like the direction this stuff is going. You got to have rules and regulations. You got to have law. You got to have order. You can't have this. Sure, the right is maneuvering its way through the terrain and making and politicizing this issue. It doesn't negate the fact that the WNBA left the door open for it to happen. They have dropped the ball. I'm talking about the league office. I'm not talking about the players. And now it's gotten to the point where everything about them is going to be politicized. Got the Florida Attorney General clearly politicized. I wonder if he would have said that if it was somebody other than Sophie Cunningham, who obviously has made a name for herself speaking up about the issues that she has spoken about as it pertains to protecting girls in competitive sports, which, by the way, I support her position on. If that had been a liberal, or somebody with a liberal thinking mind in terms of that particular issue who spouted stuff opposite of what Sophie Cunningham would have said, would the Florida Attorney General James Uckmeyer would he have taken that position then? I don't think so, but I don't know. But the time has come for folks to stop whining about how stuff is being politicized and do something about it so it can't be politicized. Do something or suck it up. Do something or suck it up. You don't have a choice other than those two. You got to take a stand at some point because folks are coming. Because it's an opportunity to point out flagrant hypocrisies. And they're not going to pass it up, no matter what folks say. Only players All women are eligible to play in the NBA. The CBA does not define women. It does not spell out eligibility standards based on gender identity. It does not specify eligibility based on sex assigned at birth. It does not establish a public hormone level requirement. It does not state that self-identification alone automatically establishes eligibility. Player eligibility is collectively bargained, meaning this is also an issue involving the WNBA Players Association, not simply a unilateral decision for the commissioner, Kathy Engelbert. Which means that, yes, the league office should have done more, but the Players Association, you got to get on top of it. You got to get on top of it. And you got to do so in a way that protects y'all.
Let's unpack something real quick. I can get 2-day delivery of almost anything, but I still have to wait 2 weeks to get paid. But it doesn't have to be that way. Just use Earnin. Earnin gives you access to your pay as you work up to $150 a day with a max of $1,000 between paydays. There are no credit checks, no interest, and no mandatory fees. If you're tired of waiting for payday, you need to try Earnin. Download it today and thank me later.
Emergency alert. Bills are due. Wallet's empty. What do? I've got Bridget. They got my back with $25 to $250 cash in minutes. No credit check, no late fees, and no interest. Just tap, get cash, and breathe easily, y'all. Pay Bridget back when you can. No hassles at all. Now remember, Bridget is the transparent, affordable way to help you stay on track with your finances. Download Bridget today.
One of my favorite all-time movies was the movie, not the show, but the movie, Star Trek. When Spock was dying, in the tomb and, stuck in that encased area, poison was getting to him. James Kirk was there. He talked about how the lives of the many outweigh the lives of the few.
To get your merch, man. Everybody here this Monday morning. We got Bishop, we got Mook, we got T. Fellas, good morning. How y'all doing?
Happening, bro.
Man, I hate to start off the show with bad news, man. Rest in peace to Don Nelson, man. My 2K coach, man. Passed away over the weekend, man. One of the legends in